Okay, now let's take a look at problem 3. It says you can use multiplication properties of square roots to write the square root of a times the square root of b to get the square root of ab. Multiplying two radicals. So problem 3 was simplified form of 2 square root 7 times 3 square root 14 t squared, and I've written it here on the whiteboard. And so what's outside the radical or radicands? I multiply those, so I get 2 times 3, which is 6, and everything under goes under, so I get 7t times 14t squared. Now, I don't really like to multiply them out right away because I want to see if I can break it up. So I'm going to leave that as 6, 7 times t times, I'm going to break that 14 down to 7 times 2, and I like the t squared just the way it is. Okay, and so I have two 7s, and that's what I want. If I have 2 of something, 1 can come out. So I have 6 times 7 times 7 times t squared, and everything that's left is 2t. So I get 6 times, you have 2 of something, 1 comes out, or the square root of 49 is 7, so I get 7 times the square root of t squared is just plain old t times 2t. And then last but not least, I get multiplied all together. I get 42t square root of 2t. Okay, same thing. They got 42t square root of 2t. Let's look at the got it now. All right, it says what's the simplified form of each expression? So let's clear this out. The first one is 3 square root 6 times the square root of 18. And here this is an invisible 1, so I just 1 times 3 is just 3. And the square root of 6 times 18. Again, I don't like to multiply them out right away because I want to see if I can break it down. And I can, because I get 6 times 3 is 18, and I know that if I have 2 of something, 1 comes out. And so we get 3 times 6 square root of 3. And so 3 times 6 is 18 root 3. Oops. Let's look at the other one. Square root of 2a times square root of 9a to the third. Okay, so here are invisible 1s. 1 times 1 is just 1. So I get 1, or I don't even have to put that 1, right? Because it's invisible. And I get 2 times a times 9 times a to the third. This time it might be beneficial to multiply the a's together, right? So I get the square root of 2 times 9 times a to the 4th. And so I can take the square root of 9, and that's 3. I can take the square root of a to the 4th, which is a squared. And I'm left with the square root of 2. Okay, I'm going to clear this out. Next is 7 square root 5, 5x actually, times 3 square root 20. Okay, so my coefficients are multiplied, and I get 21 times 5x times 20x to the 5th. For my numbers, I'm not going to multiply those. I'm going to leave those. So I get 5 times 20 breaks down to 5 times 4. But my x's, it's going to be beneficial to multiply those, so I get 5 to the 6. So once again, when I have 2 of something, 1 comes out, so that's 21 times 5. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of x to the 6 is x to the third. There's nothing left under my radical, so I don't need it anymore. And so this turns into 210 x to the third. All right. It says in problem 3, you can simplify the given product by first simplifying. It says, can you simplify the given product by first simplifying 14t squared? And you sure can, because you can change. That's just one way of looking at it. 14t squared is really, I can take the square root of this t and this t square root 14. So that's one way of working that problem out. but you don't have to. I certainly hope this helps.